Good morning, children. Today, moving ahead with the next chapter for civics is chapter number 7. Let us solve our own problems. We need to find solution to our problems. And how we are going to find that solution to our problems? That we are going to see in this part of the chapter. So, these points we're going to see in the chapter, that is issues in civic life. Which all problems that one person faces when person is living in the society, the problems. And there are certain problems which can be solved when we are united. Certain times solutions can be given in a group. It cannot be solved individually as we are living in the society. So we need to solve these disputes. We cannot continue with these problems in our life. It may become difficult to survive in the society. Before moving ahead with the explanation part, can you see two images in the slide? And you need to answer that images. What problems can you identify from the following picture? One girl is asking a question that my area gets water only thrice a week. That means there is a shortage of water and yet no solution is there. So can you suggest a solution to her problem? The next question is the garbage has piled up. Have to walk to school with my nose covered. So the boy is telling that the garbage is thrown here and there on the street and it becomes very difficult to walk on the street. So what is the solution for the boy? The boy covers the nose with the handkerchief and then walks from the street. So it becomes very difficult to walk from the street in such a smelly atmosphere. Yes, we cannot do so. It becomes very difficult to breathe. So we sometimes we get bad smell and that bad smell may harm us. So what is the solution to the boy's problem? That we need to find out. Think for a second and try to find out the solution to the problems. Now, two more pictures are there in the slide. You can see a boy feel like riding a bicycle to school every day. But there is no bicycle track. Yes, we can see that everywhere there are vehicles on the street and it becomes difficult for small children or even many other to ride a bicycle on the street. It is very dangerous because accidents may occur. So what is the solution to the boy's problem? And the last one is my father had to visit the taluka place every day for some dispute over the land. That is, a case is being there at the taluka level, and because of that, the boy's father need to visit every day to the taluka for the solving of that dispute, that problem, and it is because of the some land. Now, what all questions they have asked in the picture, can we have some solutions for that? And don't you think that it is a problem of a society, not a particular individual itself? It is not the problem of you all or me, but it is the problem of a society where we are living. And when we are living in a society, we should try to find solution to the problems. So, if a girl is not getting water, we can use the water sparingly and accordingly can be utilized throughout the week. Then garbage can be thrown in a place where the dumping areas are made. Other than that, at certain places there are baskets kept. So we should throw the garbage in that places only. It will avoid a dirt on the street. And regarding riding a bicycle, we can have some special places for riding the bicycle where the child can easily ride a bicycle and accidents may not occur. And solutions can be there to the problems. We have seen that problems are there, but there are certain solutions also, and accordingly we need to find solutions to the problem. Now let's begin with the explanation. Moving on to the first point is issues in civic life, that is in society. We encounter many problems in our civic life. Many problems are arising throughout the day. When you are living in a society, many problems arises in a day. So how you going to find that solutions to these problems? So sometimes these problem causes inconvenience. You may not be happy and you may not feel comfortable. So what you do? You try to find out solutions to the problems. Sometimes our life is thrown into disorder. It's unstable and we cannot do the things in a proper way because our mind is somewhere else and we cannot concentrate on our work. So, if we turn a blind eye towards problems, they become worse. If we try to avoid, let it be, we are not going to do anything. What is my problem? Why I should do these all things? If we go keep on thinking such way, so what is going to happen? Automatically, the problems are going to become more and more, and one day the problems will become worst, where we will not have solutions easily. So it is best to solve them in time. So it is very important that we should solve these problems on proper time. If we try to solve them previously only, or if we try to solve them when the problems are arising, then we can find solutions easily and problems can be solved at a proper time. The problems faced by people in cities and villages can be called problems or issues in civic life. Before beginning with the explanation, we have seen four situations and we had tried to find solution to the problem. Sometimes when you live in a society, solution differs. It may not be similar to everyone. Everyone's opinion differs and everyone will give their solution. So automatically when many of the solutions are coming, it is a time to implement them and how much it is going to give us the results that need to be seen. So it is important to be able to identify such issues like throwing garbage on street. It is a very wrong thing. You know that government has banned use of plastic. Why is it so? Because it is increasing pollution. So automatically if we are aware about such things, why we should do that? But still at many places we can see the use of plastic is going on. Though it is very dangerous, still it is being used in society at certain places. One person alone cannot solve such problems. Yes, if you might have heard about a story of unity in strength. In that, how they do that, the sticks activity, when all are together, you cannot break them easily. And when the sticks were single and single, you can break them easily. So, you need to find the solutions togetherly when you are united. These problems can be solved through everyone's efforts and cooperation. If all are going to come together unitedly, we can find solutions to each and every problem. See, we cannot say problems are not going to occur in the life. They are going to come. But there are possible solutions. You cannot say that it is impossible to solve, but there are possible solutions where you can find it and accordingly you can solve the problems. Solving disputes, that is, problems. Disputes arising over various issues in our towns and villages can also be a problem. That it is a problem of a society, and accordingly, we need to find solution to these problems. The well being of a village is affected by constant disputes. Well being means what? The peace of the village is getting affected by continuous of these problems. Sometimes they are having fights, so this may not result in a good manner. So there is a problem and accordingly we need to find solution to the problems. It leads to loss of unity and obstructs the progress of village. Correct? When you are not united, you cannot do the work properly. And once you cannot concentrate on your work, automatically your village will not get progressed. So it's very important when you are doing anything, everyone should be united and there should not be any kind of conflicts. If sometimes the problems are not serious, they are small and it can be well understood, misunderstandings can be solved, then these problems can be solved locally by speaking to each other. By interacting with each other, the parties can solve their problems, or the individuals, when they come together, they can discuss their thoughts and they can solve their problems. However, if the dispute is not solved in this way, it has to be taken to the appropriate bodies or the courts. Now if it is not understandable and it has not been solved between the two parties or individuals, then what is the ultimate solution? That either you need to go to a higher authority in the village, like in village you'll have gram panchayat, panchayat samiti, so you need to take your problems to them, or rather than, if it is not solved there also, then you need to take your problems to the court. Now you are having courts at different levels: district court, supreme court, high court, and accordingly solutions are given. And still, if the person is not satisfied, it can move on to the next court. But when there is a final decision by the court, you need to agree and accordingly need to follow whatever suggestion or whatever justice is given to you by the court. In your textbook on page number 32 and 33, two problems are given that the villagers were facing. When all the villagers came together, they tried to find solution to the problem, and accordingly they got the solution also. And now the village is very happy. Let's see with the first problem. The first problem was arose in Hivre Bazaar. It is a place in Ahmednagar district and they were suffering with the problem of water shortage. So all the villagers came together and tried to find the solution to the problem. So with this problem, the problem was solved of animal feeding also. And now Hivre Bazaar has lush green surrounding. Many villagers face water shortage and find the reasons for this and suggest solutions. You can search and see that many villages are suffering with this problem of water shortage. Many need to go to faraway places for just a liter of water, so it becomes very difficult for them to travel so many miles for just a pot of water. So you need to find solution to such villages. Think in your mind and try to find out the solution to these problems. The next problem is cleaning a village through Shramdan. That is, the people of Khudawadi village, it is present in Usmanabad district, clean their village through volunteer contribution. And this contribution was done by the villagers himself to clean the village. They took this thought of cleaning the village by themselves. They decided that everyone should help in cleaning the village. That was a volunteer cleanliness program and it was not any compulsion that everyone should do it. If you might have heard about, our prime minister had started one program of Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. In that, what was the purpose of that program? To clean your surrounding, and that was started from your home itself. So it was a program initiated by him, but everyone participated in that program. And now ultimately somewhat we have tried to reach to this problem and we are getting rid of that problem also. So what was the work done by the villagers? First, the wastewater was dealt with. Water was getting wastage, so that problem was first being solved. And the garbage was used to make manure. We know from wet garbage you can prepare manures and fertilizers for your farm. That is being used as a organic fertilizer. So using vermiculture. Vermiculture is a process where cultivation of earthworms, especially in order to use them as a convert organic waste into fertilizer. So it is being, that earthworm is a farmer's friend and it was being used for this program. So earthworms help to make the manure. And even toilets were built in each houses. In the villages, that much development was not there. What people used to do, they used to go in the farm and they used to utilize that farm. So that was a wrong thing because it may create many diseases, problems, illnesses may occur. So that was being stopped and toilets were being made. My dear children, if you remember a movie Toilet, you can see that how in that they have shown that in villages toilets were not there and ultimately they find the solution to the problem. Sant Gadge Baba used kirtans to stress the importance of keeping the village clean. Through his kirtans, he motivated people to keep cleanliness in their surrounding. He told the people that we cannot make progress without cleanliness, education, and self reliance. That is a very important thing, that you keep your house clean. Automatically, you will think about cleaning your surrounding also. So, what was his thought? That when you want that you should get progress and your village should get progress, it's very important that you should keep three things in your mind. That is cleanliness, as well as education and self reliance. You need to be self independent to do your work. He showed people how to clean the village through his own actions. That means he was taking initiative and he was teaching people that how you can keep your village neat and clean. And a cleanliness surrounding will give you positive thoughts, and that will help you to keep concentration on your work as well as on your education. So this was a thought and was taught by Sant Gadge Baba through his teachings as well as through his kirtans. Next is Rashtra Sant Tukroji Maharaj. He explained the importance of cleanliness through his Gram Gita. In his writings, he had explained people the importance of cleanliness. We have seen one son who was explaining through his kirtans. On the other hand, Rashtra Sant Tukroji Maharaj, through his writing, he was making people understand the importance of cleanliness. You can see he had written two lines and that are there in your textbook. So, when everyone will come together, automatically all the problems will be solved, and everywhere you will find cleanliness. When cleanliness is there in the surrounding, automatically positive vibes come and you can concentrate and do your work in a better manner. So, if you see that your surrounding should be clean, you all should come together and do the work. So, both of the sons had given importance on cleanliness, and this importance of cleanliness is very important not only for the individual purpose but for the society also. For a society to be peaceful, the basic needs of all its sections needs to be met. We know that every human being requires food, water, clothing, shelter, and that is a basic requirement of every human being that need to be solved. No section of the society should be deprived because of such basic requirements. Each person must get the necessary security. When you are living in a society, it's very important that your security should also be considered. So when you are living in a society, two important things are there. First of all, your peace as well as your security. So these both points should be taken into consideration, and accordingly all the human beings who are living in the world should get these both things. The exploitation in society must stop. We have seen in the previous chapters that how caste distinction was there and it was banned by government, and now there is no caste distinction in the society. On the other hand, even we have seen gender inequality, but now everyone is treated equally. So this should be stopped for the well-being of the society. Inequality should not be there, or it should be completely banned, and we have seen that government had banned this inequality in the society. Everyone must get equal chance to participate in all the public activities. So though it may be a festival celebration or conducting any of the activities in the society, all should be treated equally, as you all are aware that we share happiness together. So in the same way, whatever things are coming in the society, that should be shared equally by all the citizens of the country. By learning the importance of peace and by using these peaceful methods, we can create a peaceful, a happier environment in our family, in the school, and in the community, in the society. So all play equal part in our life. So it's very important that there should be a peaceful, a calm environment where we are living. Then only we can live in a healthier manner and we can concentrate on all our work very easily. So it's very important when we are part of a family or when we are a part of a society, it is our duties and it is our responsibility to see that peace is maintained and accordingly we are following the rules that will help to maintain peace in the society. Thank you children for watching the video. Take care. Bye bye.